I said what I said. TikTok is not meant for Black creators. It's not meant for Black people trying to progress. It's not meant for people who are trying to expand on that platform. I said what I said. Come for me if you want. What's good, everyone? It is your favorite frustrated creative Sholay back at it again with another video. And today we're gonna be doing a video about how TikTok is not meant for Black creators. I know, before anyone bashes me in this video and like takes it out of context, let us get into it. So I'm gonna first talk about TikTok, why I believe it's not meant for Black creators, and also my advice to Black creators on that platform. Now, TikTok is a Chinese video streaming social networking service. And if you know anything about Chinese products, Chinese businesses, they're really big on anti-Blackness. I'm just gonna say it. It's the truth. You know it. I know it. It's the truth. A lot of these Chinese, Asian-based companies are very anti-Black. That means if you use their stuff, they don't really care for you. I mean, they're happy at the fact that you're using their stuff and you're giving them notoriety and you're pushing their products and you're pushing their businesses, but they're not for you, baby girl. They're not for you. They're not trying to see you progress on their platform. Like that, let me just be honest right there. If you think I'm wrong, please comment down below. Tell me what your thoughts are. But me personally, already hearing that and knowing that, hey, TikTok is based in a different country and the origins of it is very anti-productive for certain groups of people, already shuts me off completely. And basically it was founded in 2012, but it really didn't start taking off till September 2016. So a lot of us kind of knew Musical.ly and everything like that, and I believe it transformed into TikTok as of September 2016. That's when people actually kind of started using it a little bit. But to be honest, people didn't really know too much about it till like maybe like late 2018, 2019. Like majority of us, maybe some other people knew about it, but it wasn't popping like that back then. Let's just case closed. And during this pandemic, like, let's be honest, a lot of people have been using TikTok way more than ever before because a lot of us are stuck at homes. We have creative minds, or we just want to have fun and play around, and TikTok is that quick, easy site that you can just use, record a couple things, you know, edit a couple of things, and boom, you can just post it and a whole bunch of people see it. Some people do dedicate more time into it than others. Some people spend hours editing things. I've heard of someone who literally just like edited a makeup tutorial and it took like 4 or 5 hours. I'm like, sit for a makeup tutorial? Like, hey, I'm not good at makeup like that. I like playing around with my face because like I be a clown sometimes, but other than that, like I can never see myself doing that. Like, but it turns out beautiful at the end. Like, these girls know what they're doing majority of the time. Like, do close-ups, you know, get the camera all nice and close to their face, and, you know, so you can see that nice lighting, especially all my chocolate queens on there. Clap for y'all. But I still have an issue with it. So there's been racist trends on that platform that, honestly speaking, the fact that some of them have trended off of TikTok, going into Twitter and then going into Instagram, and then some people doing on Snapchat, I'm like, are y'all still in control of this site, or do you just let things just go off the rails? Like, what's going on? Now, there's this one in specific. There was this one. There was this one trend that actually like blew my mind, and it was how's my form. It's basically like where people like post 15-second videos to get like a certain audience, and then they'll do like some like stereotype towards the end of like probably the Black community, the Asian community, the Muslim community. It doesn't really matter what community it is, but at the end of the day it ends up becoming racist and like derogatory and rude. And I believe it started off with this with this famous I think it's David Dobrik who's first started like the challenge, and then people decided to twist it. I swear, mankind's messed up. Mankind is messed up. How do you guys go from something sweet and wholesome to all the way to disrespecting and being rude to people? I don't understand. But anyways, and I think there was also this girl too who ended up doing that video, and she ended up getting in trouble for it, and then she ended up being on video with her father apologizing for it, as if we're gonna accept that? Huh? Like, sis, you know damn well what you were doing. You really think your father's gonna be on here saying all of that stuff and you apologizing and we're gonna accept it? Like, your dad is wholesome for what he did, but sis. Anyways, anywho's, let me not disrespect anyone in it, but bruv, you know you were wrong for that. And I believe back in 2018, TikTok was also accused of allowing a neo-Nazi group to make videos that were inherently racist to people on the platform. Like, TikTok really just be messing up here. They really be messing up, like, hardcore. And then let's get boiled down to the Black creators on the platform. A lot of the times, what we end up seeing as a general public is that there would be people who will be posting challenges and videos and stuff like that, and there are small Black content creators on the platform, and then these big, shall I say, white creators will go ahead and take it and recycle it and change it and blow up from it and start having like 20, 30, 40, 50 million views on their videos. And you see, I don't have a problem with people going ahead to use your stuff and like recycle your things, but at least give them their credit, because this stuff is not easy. Being a dancer and being an actor and a singer and a content creator, I really put my all in my work. So for people not to credit me for the things I do, for like mimicking my personality and what I do first, is plain disrespectful. And on top of that, these people will go ahead and get brand deals and a whole bunch of notoriety that brings monetary value into their life. Can you imagine like all these Black content creators actually being rewarded of what they're due and what they could actually go ahead and do in university if they're actually like being sponsored by TikTok, or them being able to have the funds to go ahead and create more content and all the amazing things they could do with it? But instead, y'all glorify the white creators who go ahead and take stuff from the Black creators, and then they don't have the same creativity complex, so then it just ends up being a big plethora of... Okay, you know what? Let me stop. As you can see, I'm getting a little heated about this because it's not right what's going on here. And I'm not gonna call out YouTube, but okay. Let me stop. I'm still growing on this platform anyways. Let me stop. And one specific example that really stood out to me was the whole Jalea, I'm guessing. Jalea? Okay, comment down below. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. But her name is beautiful, by the way. Like, the way it's spelled, beautiful, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And pretty much, she came up with the Renegade dance. And everyone was talking about it when this... Everyone was talking about it when this first situation came out, because it was kind of just like, we all know who the original creator was. And she wasn't getting any notoriety till people started picking up later on. Like, can you imagine? You worked so hard for something, you put your all into it, you love your craft, and then someone goes ahead to take it, recycle it, change up the dance moves, gets popular off of your dance, gets all this notoriety, all these brand deals, all this glory from what you created, and then when you ask to get credit for it, people deny it. And then y'all are telling me it's okay, the fact that afterwards she gets to go on Ellen, she gets to do the dance, I believe at the it was a game that it was a basketball, I think it was a basketball playoffs, right? And all of that, and that satisfies it, when the same people who stole her content are still flourishing like crazy. Like, she doesn't have that same hype that she has before, and she's coming out with dances 10 times better than what she did before, and she's not getting the same attention. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm all cool with people getting their credit later on, right? As long as they're paid their dues and they keep that momentum. But the thing is, she's kept her momentum. Her dances have been on point since then. And what has she been paid? Dust for her talent. The same talent that we saw being ripped off in the beginning, her talent is being ripped off now. And it makes me so infuriated because there's so many Black creators on this platform and on many platforms that we all use today that are being ripped off on a daily basis. And for what? For these other content creators to go ahead and take our content, recycle it, and then do whatever they want with it afterwards. And they get all the notification, all the praise, while we're paid dust. Make that make sense, honey. Make that make sense. But anyways, let me breathe. Another situation was the I'm a savage and classic bougie. Okay, let me not break my back. And I believe everyone kind of knew that she was the content creator behind it, but at the same time, like, people weren't giving her the recognition that she deserves. I still feel like she deserves more recognition for that dance. I feel like more content creators, especially Black content creators, need more notoriety because they come up with all of these things that shift our culture. TikTok has shifted our culture. Like, let's be honest, like, it's been around for a hot minute, but it shifted the culture of quick comedy. It shifted the culture for dance, for tutorials, for spoken words, for motivational videos. It's shifted the culture. Unless we want to deny it or not, it has. And the thing is, the people who are shifting the culture, majority of the time, are Black content creators. They are. The people who write posts, the people who write letters, the people who tweet a whole bunch, the people who post a whole bunch of tutorials on Instagram and on YouTube, who go ahead and explore different ways to edit different things. They're the ones who are changing the culture on a daily basis, and they're paid dust. While all these other content creators who don't have even the slightest bit of talent as all these other content creators do, they go ahead and they're paid millions of dollars to do basic recycled content. They barely even have a personality to hold it sometimes. And then you're telling me the people who are actually changing the culture are paid dust. As my favorite commentator, Amanda, would say. Anyways, now, with all the evidence I have now poured out, you can take a look for yourself and comment down below, what do you think should happen? What are different ways that we can change this? And in my personal opinion, I'm saying, we as Black content creators need to repurpose our things. We need to repurpose our content. Just because you post it on TikTok does not mean you should only keep it on TikTok. Move it to other platforms. Move it to Instagram. Move it to Twitter. Maybe even move it to Snapchat. Go ahead and move it to different platforms. Stop just focusing on TikTok. Because if TikTok ends today and all your content's on there and you're not able to repurpose it, that's going to be trash. You need to learn how to repurpose your content. At the same time, reach out to brands. Because a lot of these brands, like, I believe if you are high enough, they're going to see you. But maybe they think that, oh, they don't want to work with us and they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that. Reach out to brands more. Talk to them. Be able to engage with other people on different platforms and build your notoriety. Stop just holding off and waiting for your big break to come and actually go get it. Go ahead and reach for it. Because I feel like for me as a young content creator, as I'm starting off now and everything, I'm trying my best to like go ahead and talk and move my content on all my platforms and to see what people like and what they don't like and to see what to work on more and to see the things I should reduce more and everything like that. Just keeping my content on YouTube is counterproductive, because how do I ever plan to do other things on other platforms? If YouTube shuts down tomorrow, if Twitter shuts down tomorrow, if Instagram shuts down tomorrow, what do I have any other content? You know, is there any way that I can expand on the notoriety I've built for myself so far? Is there a way that I can go ahead and market myself to these brands still if all these social media platforms are no longer there? At the end of the day, it's up to you if you still want to use that platform. And lest I forget, do y'all remember that whole entire situation when the whole Black Lives Matter movement was really strongly like penetrated into society in the beginning of June, and people were like talking about Black Lives Matter like crazy because of all the killings and all the murders that were going on and everything like that. And TikTok decided to shut down and remove the tags off of their platform. All I hear is crickets, because we all know that was wrong. We all know that was wrong. Why would they go ahead and do that? Why? Because they're not for us. They're not. Now they're trying to play it off as, oh yeah, like it was an honest mistake and everything like that. And they try. Please stop it. If you guys really want to show us that you're really for Black content creators, push more Black content creators up. Give them more brand deals. Pay them more money. Because I promise you, the minute you start caring about the Black content creators on your platform, it's going to skyrocket. Why? Because more people love actual talent. They love actual content. So you being over here and pretending that, oh, we're just going to look at the more light-skinned or white content creators that are prettier and nicer to look at, and we're just going to let them continue to recycle content from smaller content creators or from people who actually have talent and allow them to just do whatever they want. Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. So once again, like I said, Black content creators, please repurpose your content, reach out to more brands. And if you feel like a certain platform is not doing you good, then get off of it. Make your video, take all your content and get off of it. I truly believe that like if all the Black content creators came together and actually like built a platform for themselves and actually concentrated all their content in it, all these social media platforms out here would be ruined without Black content creators. Ruined. You think I'm wrong? You think I'm wrong? Babes, I'm telling you now, all of them would be screwed. And it's actually funny to me how none of these like big social media platforms have any Black CEOs or Black founders, which is crazy to me. But hey, it's okay. We'll get there one day. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to value your talent. Value the talent that you put into all these social media platforms, because they are nothing without you, baby. Nothing. Just know that real quick. They are nothing without you. We are all amazing. We are all magnificent. And I'm always going to be here and standing Black creators, because they're the ones that change the course of society. They change the course of culture on a daily basis, and we're paid dust. But don't you worry, we're going to change the world one day. One day at a time, we're going to change the world. And that's on everything. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you. If you have any thoughts at all, please comment down below and let me know what you think. Do you think I'm wrong for saying that TikTok is not meant for Black creators? Do you believe we should throw TikTok away altogether? Or do you feel like maybe we should probably just negotiate more, talk more, maybe fix some things with the people who actually own TikTok? Let me know your thoughts. If you like this kind of content, please thumbs up down below. If you'd like to see my beautiful face once again, please subscribe to this channel. And once again, I am your favorite frustrated creator signing out of this video. Please remember that God made you special and he loves you very much, and you can do anything you set your mind to. All right, peace.